Welcome back to Sanity Brief. Let me give you some tips on how to focus better and be a better lawyer. I know that's why you're here. So, first, I want you to stop what you're doing and paying attention. That's probably one of the biggest reasons why it takes you twice as long as anybody else to get something done. It's because you're not listening. So, put everything down and just look at me for a second. First, use a time block. And what I mean by that is schedule work in manageable time periods so you don't get exhausted. You can do 30-minute periods. You can do 50-minute periods with a 10-minute break. You can do 2 hours with a 20-minute break. However works for you, but you have to give your brain a chance to calm down. When you're really focusing hard, your brain is firing at ultra levels, warp speeds. And you need to let it relax for a few minutes so you can come back down to earth and remember what you're doing. Color code your calendar. In other words, if you've got administrative tasks you need to do, color that one color. If you've got research things to do another color. If you've got client meetings, do that another color. That way, you can be aware of what's going to go on during your day, and you can mentally prepare for that. Only have one task before you at any one time. Don't multitask. Don't have 5 files open on your desk and paperwork scattered all over the office. Do one thing at a time. Studies have shown over and over and over again consistency and consistently that if you do one thing at a time, you do it better and you do it quicker. Next, eat the frog first. And I hope you remember that, because what that means is pick the most difficult task that you have to accomplish and do that first thing first. As soon as you get into the office, before you look at your emails, you can have a cup of coffee. But before you get onto your computer for social purposes, don't read emails. Don't do anything like that. Focus on what you have to get done until you have it done. Again, making sure you're doing it in bite-sized pieces, but focus on the hardest thing first. That's because your brain is at its most optimal early in the morning. First thing before you get so distracted and frustrated and exhausted that you can't think of anything constructive. Watch out for large research projects. Don't try to do it all day. Don't do it all night, or don't do all that stuff. Break it up. Do it in manageable pieces. You'll do it faster. You'll do it smarter. Next is consider listening to some music. There's all kinds of musics that help people study, that help people focus, and that help people relax. Just do some research, find some music that helps you focus and relax at the same time, and you can really be surprised how fast the day goes and how much you can get done. Finally, if you have intrusive thoughts, if you're having cyclical thinking, negative thinking, and these thoughts keep popping into your head, write them down and just say, okay, I've written it down. I don't need to think that thought anymore. And it's surprising how quickly you can stop all that nonsense, because your brain will let go of it if you write it down. Then finally, think of a focus trigger. And what I mean by that is you can put on headphones. You can close your door. You can build a barricade across your office door. Or you can just go into a segregated area. By segregated, I mean you by yourself. And you can focus on what you need to focus on. Go into the library or go into an empty office or do something to get away from the normal hustle and bustle. So I hope if you can use at least 2 of these things, you'll find that you're doing things much quicker, much easier, and you're starting to enjoy your day again. Keep coming back for tips on how to be a better lawyer.
Work smarter, focus better, become a better lawyer. Follow Sanity Brief for more.